and welcome to our Peer Inform lunchtime session on developing your martech stack. How we actually start approaching and reviewing and selecting for our tech stacks.
Similar to what I just said around sort of personas, essentially. So identifying within the firm very simple personas in terms of the role, the challenges, the needs, the goals, etc. But identifying those roles as well. That'll be my starting point in terms of really understanding that. So you've got the needs, and then from that comes the more sort of detailed requirements that you can take on for the sort of vendor selection. The way I've also assessed technology is as well, put the most unlikely people in the room or whatever, the most unlikely people in your organization to use this. What are their pain points? Is this going to work? Is this going to, because we've all got advocates and ambassadors across the firm who Bill, Bob and James. Yep. If you get the most unlikely ones in there and you've got their buy-in, you win.
Yeah. I mean, clients definitely come to us with things that we're not that aware of, which is great because you want that kind of proactivity. But we are constantly talking to vendors just to see what's happening, but particularly in the spheres of work that we have, and they find us as well. We've got the word digital in our name. I imagine in the same way you'll have 25 emails every Monday morning from potential vendors. We've got a few ourselves that recognise what we do, where the space that we sit into.
So we've got quite a defined process for even the ideas point of at that point. So we use a tool called Monday.com. You've probably back in the day seen all the ads on the tube, and essentially we've got a form. If anybody's got an idea in the marketing and BD team, they complete the form and it comes to the 4 senior people in the team to discuss, and we meet weekly to discuss these. But we also have all of our current ongoing work on that same board. We can see if there are going to be clashes. We capture which teams are going to need to be involved to roll this out much more broadly across the firm. And so it's very easy for us to see if there are capacity issues, if there's going to be too many budget requests going in at the same time. But yeah, I mean, I've got a much smaller team. But even within that small team, we do have people who have got areas of specialism. I'm thinking specifically about our exec, who is our absolute future, brainchild. She loves it. And I will definitely take her recommendation. But I like that word Peter said about curiosity, because I think work in digital, you have to have that. And I have that. So when she's coming to me with a suggestion, I'm curious and I ask all the questions, and I want to see that she's kind of presenting how it's going to work and can answer all of my questions. She always can. But if you don't have that curiosity, we're probably in the wrong job,
Yeah, agree. That's definitely, I think, just marketing in general. You must be curious about something.